This one is for all the turkey burger lovers out there. When I make a ground turkey burger, I always use a ground turkey blend. And this is 2 pounds, so we're making big half-pound burgers. This is a jumbo burger. For bacon, we always bake bacon 375 to 400 degrees, 15 to 18 minutes, depending on how crispy you want your bacon. Let's start on our topping. This is like a quick, savory applesauce. We're pairing it with sweet onion, 1 large sweet onion, and a couple of apples. We have some nice Gala apples here. Honeycrisp would be terrific too. And to peel or not to peel the apple is up to you. So we add our apples and onions in about equal amounts, couple of apples and 1 large onion, to our skillet with a little bit of melted butter. To that, I'm gonna add a fresh bay leaf, salt and pepper, and a little freshly grated nutmeg. When this cooks down and the apples and onions are nice and tender, we're going to stir in maple syrup and lots of grainy Dijon mustard. When it comes to making patties, a couple of tips. We season from above to make sure we're getting even distribution of our seasonings, even if it's just as simple as salt and pepper. I'm using both black and white pepper in this dish because they have 2 different flavors. And I love the combo. I'm also adding a little granulated garlic, because I put garlic in everything. And I love Worcestershire with ground turkey or ground beef. A fat splash of Worcestershire. Now, when we're mixing patties, don't overmix. You want to just combine. And if you're making patties that have a lot of spices in them, or a lot of flavorings, and you want to make sure that you've got the combo down, a great tip is to pull off a teeny tiny piece about the size of a quarter, cook it up in the skillet, and give it a little taste test. This is very basic, we don't need to do that here. But whenever we form patties, we push the ground meat back into an even mound. You have to be nutty about it, but generally, okay? And then we score the meat. So we know that when we're grabbing a portion, it's going to be roughly the same shape and size and weight as all the other burgers. Whenever we're making burgers, you have to be very gentle with ground turkeys. Very malleable. We want to always make our patties thinner at the center and thicker at the edges. That's for even cooking, just like with the bacon. I'm gonna get these patties in the pan. When we come back, we'll flip our patties. When my onions start to get nice and tender and my apples are just starting to get their edge taken off, I add a little splash of water, like a half a cup or so, and I let the water absorb. That breaks them down even quicker so that our topping for our turkey burgers with bacon and cheddar moves along a little faster. Now we're gonna add the fun stuff to that. A fat, like a 1/4 cup. I go through so much mustard, it's embarrassing. So we're gonna stir in our grainy mustard. And then, cooking is all about balance, we're gonna stir in some good old maple syrup. Let him do his thing. Our patties are ready to flip. We put in our turkey burgers, 8-ounce portions. We're cooking them between medium and medium-high heat, so they cook all the way through. The second side will cook a little quicker than the first. I like a nice buttery brioche bun for this. I mean, we're eating cheese, we're eating bacon. Get the buttery bun, right? And I like a bread and butter pickle on this, a kind of a sweet pickle on the bottom. If you're gonna have a cheeseburger, I wanna taste the cheese. So on each patty, I put kind of catty corner like that, 2 slices of whatever cheese you're using. This is good sharp cheddar. Okay, then we put a little tent over the top to melt the cheese. When we come back, we'll stack up our patties. So on the bottom, every single bite has a bite of bread and butter pickle. Let's put our patty on top of our lettuce and our pickles. I like to take my knife, cut chunks of bacon, and put the bacon everywhere on the burger, so every bite gets bacon. Now we're gonna top our bacon with our apples and onions and maple mustard. It's almost a shame to put a lid on it, but good luck getting that at the drive-thru.